Hi guys, I'm Dave in real life and welcome to Break It Down Gold Rush. We're going to break down Gold Rush. Well, basically we're just going to focus on one of the major stories. We're not going to look at the five things this time. There was a lot of retains on the show, if you've been watching. We're not going to deep dive into the actual show, but we are going to talk about the major talking point of NXT Gold Rush. That was, honestly, we have a new champ. A new champ, former champ regains the championship, and that is, of course, Jacy Jayne. Jacy Jayne now obviously becomes a handful of people that have won the championship for the second time. I think the list is Charlotte Flair. I think Rhea Ripley's won it a couple of times. Shayna Baszler famously has won it twice. There is a bit of a list. I don't quite know the full list, but there are a few people on it. I think Io Sky's won it twice as well. I'm not 100% sure on that. But yeah, you could probably work that out and put it in the comment section below, I'm sure. But yeah, Jacy Jayne wins and becomes second-time NXT champion. But that's not the major talking point at all. It's what happened to Tatum Paxley. Tatum Paxley was doing okay in the match, but there were several occasions where LIzzi Jayne decided to help Tatum Paxley. I mean, she threw a chair into the ring. The NXT championship was thrown into the ring at some stage. But Tatum Paxley just kept refusing to use the weapons, refused to cheat, to retain, which, felt like a really good bit of storytelling. If you're going to win, you're going to win it fairly. And I think that's how Tatum Paxley is literally, her title reign has been, is a fair title reign. She's accepted all challenges, which I know LIzzi Jayne was annoyed at this, that she wasn't involved in the wheel when they did the reel for the number one contender, that Tatum Paxley refused to take a challenge from her for the NXT championship. She said, we don't fight friends. We don't fight friends. I see you as a friend, therefore you're not going to get a title shot. And I think, this kind of angered. I mean, we have seen like promos, backstage footage where LIzzi Jayne's not been quite pleased with Tatum Paxley. I mean, honestly, this was just a picture from the promotion for last night's show, and you can see LIzzi. Well, this was actually as the match started, where Tatum was just showing off the championship. Look at LIzzi's face. I mean, yes, I think we've all known that there was going to be a turn. People saying heel turn. No, LIzzi Jayne's an heel, right? This was never a turn. This was just her showing her true colours. Basically, what happened, Tatum Paxley exited the ring. As she tried to get back into the ring, Sean Spears and Nico Vance basically stopped her from getting back in the ring, and it's like, aye, what's going on here? And then, boom! Out of nowhere comes a kick from LIzzi Jayne. LIzzi Jayne taking down Tatum Paxley at the most shocking moment in recent times. And I think we all kind of knew that there was going to be this betrayal, but just not here. Not that night, not at Gold Rush. I thought they might have done this a little bit further down the line, let Tatum have a little bit of a title reign. She hasn't really, to be quite honest with you. The title reign has been really, really short. I mean, God, we had the crowd shouting Tatum Tuesday. I mean, she was so over with the crowd, but to do this so soon was very, very shocking. It's the biggest talking point of last night, because it did lead to, obviously, Jacy Jayne winning second championship. We did finish the show on this as well. Obviously, now we're in the ring. LIzzi Jayne looking down on Tatum Paxley. I mean, wow. I mean, next week's show, obviously, it's been taped already. We'll get into that briefly. But this was the major talking point of last night's Gold Rush NXT. We have a new NXT Women's Champion. We have a betrayal. Does this bring Lyra back down to NXT for a short time to side with her friend? Maybe. There's loads of questions, loads of with not many answers. All I can say is that Tatum Paxley is going to be on a vengeful mission. I expect to see LIzzi Jayne doll head being ripped off in a backstage segment or a promo. Yeah, it was just shocking, and it has sent a little bit of a shockwave through the wrestling internet wrestling community who are not pleased. I'm certainly one of them, but it's not really pleased. I think this is too soon. I think we all knew it was going to happen. I just thought that, you know, maybe we wouldn't do it on last night's show. Maybe we could have just sorted out the year with Tatum Paxley as champion. I think she will get the championship back, and she's going to get some kind of revenge on LIzzi Jayne. I mean, that's going to be a fantastic feud. I do think that match will go down at Deadline, where we get LIzzi Jayne versus Tatum Paxley. Hopefully they ban the rest of the culling from the match, because I feel that they're going to be a major factor on who wins that match. Yeah, disappointing on the fact that Tatum Paxley's title reign has ended so abruptly. But as far as story goes, quite excited to see what happens next. So, yeah, that was the major talking point because of the title change and the betrayal. We did have some other interesting talking points. Zaria and Sol Ruka, it looks like their friendship is fractured. Sol Ruka very proud of ability. She wanted to win back one of her championships, felt that she was in a good enough position to do that, even though Blake Monroe had her where literally she could have broke a leg. At any moment she could have broke the legs. Blake Monroe cleverly attacked the knee of Sol Ruka throughout the match to gain the advantage. Zaria, because she's passionate about Sol Ruka, I mean, let's face it, they're doing a lesbian love angle here. Let's be honest, Zaria is infatuated with Sol Ruka, obsessed, that she wanted to help her friend. I feel like there's a little bit more to it than that. It certainly looks that way. Zaria a little bit too obsessed. I don't really like that about the character, to be honest. I can see why Zaria would try and protect her friend, don't get me wrong, but I think they're going about it the wrong way, character-wise. But yeah, she threw in the towel to protect her friend, and this has caused a little bit of a riff on social media and after the show. So it looks like Sol Ruka or Zaruka are on the split. Watch this space. Obviously, we could see this mend. There is little fractures starting to grow in their relationship. So obviously Zaria will be taking on Fallon Henley on next week's show. Obviously, we'll get into some of the spoilery things. I'm not going to spoil it, but there is spoilers out there, unfortunately. Anyway, the other championships that were on the line, the AAA mixed tag team titles, was retained by Chelsea Green and Ethan Page. Very enjoyable match, though. Yeah, but they do retain. We've got Dark State retaining against Javon Evans and Leon Slater. Big mistake by Javon Evans as he frog splashed Leon Slater, which led to the Doomsday device, but got the victory for Dark State. So yeah, there's only 4 matches on the show. I thought it was enjoyable. I was entertained throughout. May have scored it a little bit too high, so I'm going to retract a couple of points, I think. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I'm going to take it down from the 7.75 that I gave it originally. I think sitting on it has made me think that it's not as high as I thought it was originally. Still entertained by the show. Tatum Paxley being robbed of her championship by LIzzi Jayne is certainly a talking point. Now let's get into some other stuff, because I need to get this off my chest. I could have done a separate video on this. And it's just something that happened on my Facebook. I'm not going to name names because, to be honest, I wouldn't do that anyway, because I don't think they're that important. But when you're head of admin on a wrestling page on YouTube, on Facebook, you have a right to stop certain posts going on your page, right? You are able to block certain things. So when it comes to spoilers and stuff what's not happened yet, on TV, you've got a right to kind of stop it being posted. You can stop it any time. You know, you have that ability to say, no, we're not accepting that, it's spoilery, we're not going to post that on this page. But no, they quite deliberately, and I'm going to say this deliberately because it was literally moments after the thing happened. So yeah, I do know a major spoiler for NXT's show next week, and I'm gutted that I know it. Literally went on Facebook, first thing I saw was the spoiler. At least put a spoiler warning on the post saying that you might not want to see this post. But no, the person, I did quiz it, I put a comment just saying, well, yeah, surely you wouldn't put spoilers for next week's show, honey, what are you doing? And he just said, oh, it's all over social media. Get used to it. So I've left the group now, and I think it's disgusting, to be quite honest with you. If you're head of admin and you're condoning spoilers on your page, mate, that is just wrong. You're not a wrestling fan. You're just out to ruin stuff for people. And TNA have been doing tapings for a couple of years now with no spoilers getting out, nothing getting spoiled. The people have respect for the business and the promotion that they love. It looks like NXT. There's no respect there at all. It's, oh, let's get the spoilers out. And I fear now for SmackDown, because that's getting taped on Friday for next week. What's the point? It's literally, we're doing these tape shows because obviously the wrestlers need time off because of Thanksgiving or whatnot. But here we are with the spoilers, and we shouldn't have to avoid spoilers. We should be able to go on social media and have people show respect. I know people want to be the first. Look at me. I know something you don't know. You're a wanker. Yeah, you're a tosser. People what try and spoil it for other people are absolute wankers. And yeah. I mean, now I know what happens in a certain match. I'm not even going to tell you which match it is because I don't want to spoil it for you. We're going to wait until next week. We are still doing the watch along for next week's show, regardless of spoilers. But seriously, people who go to these live events, these like tapings, do us a favour. Keep it to your effing self, okay? We don't want to know. God, look, good for you. You went to the show. Well done. But don't share. We don't want to know what went off. Wankers. Absolute wankers. If you are a wanker who posted results from next week's show online, like today of me recording, have a look in the mirror, mate. Go and take a look at yourself. You are a wanker. Wanker. I can't stress it enough. I'm leaving this in. I feel that we need to address this, and people need to be told. They need to be marked down. If you're one of these people who have done that in the community, shame on you. Absolute shame on you, because you shouldn't. I'm in a position where I could spoil next week's show, and I'm not going to. I know something that very significant. Very significant. Yeah, sharing that, yeah, makes or breaks a channel as well, to be honest. You could be that person that ruins it for everyone, but I don't want to be that person, to be honest. So there you go, a bit of a rant at the end of this video. I do apologise for that, but it really winds me up when people just go out of their way to ruin stuff for everybody else. So obviously, try and avoid spoilers. Unfortunately, we're living in a day and age where people just like to ruin shit. So even if you do find out, probably everybody knows anyway. So it's just unfortunate. So if you can avoid spoilers, good luck. My advice, just stay off of social media. Just stay off it completely. I know it's hard. You need to stay off X, you need to stay off Facebook, you need to stay off Instagram, you need to stay off TikTok. Because there will be a prick what will ruin it. I can guarantee you that. Anyway, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Let me know what you thought of Tatum Paxley's betrayal in the comment section below. There will be the Female Survivor Series video up tomorrow. As promised, it did get 10 likes, so that is the next video. Hopefully you join me for that one. If you've joined me for this one, slap a like on this one. Let's get it up to 10 likes again. And then obviously we'll have a look at the display reveal. If I get 10 or more likes, I will get that video done next week. There we go. I'm going to do it anyway, but let's just get them likes up. Okay. Anyway, that is it. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until the next time. Bye for now.